There is a kind of pain that doesn't come from enemies. That pain that comes from people you smiled with. They smiled at you, but at your back, they were filing all the knives. You trusted them. You shared your pains, your struggles, your achievements, your plans, all of this with them because you thought you were safe. But behind you, they were laughing. They were twisting your story. They were even planting seeds of doubts in rooms you weren't in. And the painful part is not just what they did, but who did it. Sometimes it comes from a friend you defended. It comes from a family member you protected. It can come even from a colleague that you helped to rise in his or her career. You see, betrayal doesn't come from strangers. It doesn't come from your enemies. It comes from the people who had access to you. It comes from the people you trusted with all your heart. This happens because these people know your weaknesses. They know your weak points. And that's because you showed them. And instead of helping these weak points to become your strengths, they use it as a weapon against you. Instead of protecting you, they use the information as a weapon. That's why it cuts so deep. That's why it pains that much. Sometimes when you walk past, people look at you differently, but no one dares to tell you why. You know why? Because your name has been traveling from lip to lip, from lip to lip. But not in the way you imagine, in the wrong sense. They've been calling your name in the wrong sense. They told half-truths again about you. They exaggerated your mistakes. They painted you as something that you are not even close to. They do all this while still greeting you. Hey, good morning. How are you? You good? That's the reality of what they did behind your back. You want me to tell you something? Their actions say more about them than they will say about you. Sometimes these people that spread rumors, they forget to know that an intelligent listener is not only paying attention to what they are saying, but using what they are saying to analyze who is saying it, to learn to know more about you who is talking. And they keep talking, thinking they have caught your attention, not knowing the actual thing that is playing in your head. Because a person who is whole does not need to destroy another person's image to feel complete, we can say that these people are incomplete. They are not whole. So they try to discredit you. They try to bring you down to feel like they are on top. Sometimes they talk about you to seek validation, to feel important, to make it feel like they are better than you are. A person who is secure does not sit in secret meetings tearing someone else down. They don't do that because they don't even have that time. And a person who truly values you will protect your name, whether you are there or not there. So if they betrayed you, if they lied about you, or they tried to dim your light, it means that you were never the problem. They were the mirror they couldn't stand to look into. It is not you. It is all about them. Your growth reminded them of their stagnation. Your strength also exposes their weaknesses. Your authenticity makes their masks uncomfortable. So they would only do the thing they can do, which is try to rewrite your own story behind your back. And anything they do behind your back is always in the negative. What is done in the dark has a way of finding the light, because the truth can never be hidden. Put it under the bed, it will still shine. Put it under a basket, it will still shine. So it can never be hidden. You may not hear anything they say. You may never know every room your name has entered. You may not even know how far your name has traveled, but eventually the truth has a voice and nobody can silence it. And when it speaks, it doesn't whisper. It is always loud. So loud. So much so that it is almost deafening. So don't waste your energy trying to chase every rumor. But at the same time, don't shrink yourself. Don't shrink yourself to make liars comfortable. And don't lose your peace trying to correct every false story. Let them talk. After all, what is the use of the mouth if not for eating and talking? Let them talk. Be at peace with yourself. Elevate yourself. Let your consistency speak. Let your character defend you. And let the results silence them. Do not throw stones at every dog that barks. Use those stones to build your world. Use those stones to step on, to move to the next level. Let them talk. It is their mouth.